Ciao YouTube, I'm the Ottoman Duke, and today I bring you an Ottoman Empire vs France commentary video. I'm in command of the Ottomans, while my opponent, who was Murat, like the famous one, is in command with French. This was one of my first tries with the Ottomans. The first one was horrible. I got totally crushed, not against this opponent, against another one. Now my army is composed of 3 squadrons of Sipahis, which are these medieval-like lancers. We have the best lancer unit in the game and about the only good unit the Ottomans have. I got these 9-pounders, which I got them because they have the most accurate artillery the Ottomans get. The longer range cannons are really inaccurate. I have 4 companies of these light infantry and 4 companies of these line infantry, which is actually good, you may say. Its main problem is that it's as expensive as British line infantry, but it's not as good. It only has higher morale. And I have my general staff in any case. But my opponent, when I saw his army, I thought it was lucky, because as you can see he has very few cav. He just have 2 squadrons of his dragoons. He has horse artillery, the cheapest one, 2 batteries of them. And he has a spam of elite infantry, because he got 1, 2. He has 2 companies of Young Guard, 4 companies of Polish Legion, and 3 companies of Voltigeurs. And this made me very happy, because should he have bought better artillery or more cavalry, I would have been really at a disadvantage, because my artillery is very bad. But luckily now I have the advantage, because our line infantry is at the same level. I don't have elite infantry, but I have elite cav, which are my Sipahis, which are very elite. As you can see, now I am shooting my opponent's army with my cannons. I'm not doing lots of damage actually, but still, he redeployed his cannons here in a very bad way, because if I fire now I will fire at the back of his man. I didn't know I got one of his cannons, but apparently I did. I wasn't aiming at them in any case. So let's see if I fired at his own man. Doesn't look like. Oh well, it will be fun. In any case, here he is just standing still for some reason, getting shot by cannonballs. And well, above the Ottomans are not really the best army in the game. In fact, their troop selection is pretty bad, because we have only this kind of decent line infantry. They have lots of militias, and the light infantry is not exactly good. In fact, the only thing they got is very elite cav, the only good thing they got. So playing the Ottomans is a nice try for me, because I'm not usually a good cavalry commander. While when you play the Ottomans, you have to be very good and careful at using your cav, because it's your main asset. In any case, now my opponent is advancing. He also started to fire. Did me some damage. No, he didn't. I'm gonna move his artillery soon, because I shifted my line of battle and my men were in the way. And now I ordered my men to go here on my flank, next to the future position of my artillery. This is a very nice line of battle. Well, it's not symmetric, but usually it is, if you have watched my previous videos. Because by having your artillery on your flanks and your line infantry on the flanks of your artillery can participate to a firefight by shooting canister shots, and it's protected by your line infantry. if your opponent chooses to target it with his infantry, then he is wasting shots, wasting volleys against few of your men. So here I sent forward my Sipahis because I wanted to get his artillery, which he left alone, and his general. So I will charge them in a few seconds. Here we are trading fire, and as you can see, deploying in these very deep formations for some reason which is unknown to me. This means that I can outflank him, and I will do it in a few seconds. I'm redeploying my artillery here, and I'm doing the same here. As usual, my stupid advisor tells me that I'm losing. I sent in my 2 squadrons of Sipahis against these dragoons, but I took some losses, probably due to his cannons. And this is a thing you should never do. Never stack Lancer charges. Yeah, because this could happen. But luckily my second unit of Sipahis is resisting, and this allows me to get his cannons. Sipahis have a enormous charge bonus. They are on the level of Polish Guard Lancers. And no, sorry, they are French Ordinary Lancers. But they have much higher defense. Here I get his second unit of cannons, and I saw his general moving, so I ordered my men to target him, and I will kill him in a few seconds. Here we're still fighting, and unfortunately my poor Sipahis are 2 versus 1, 1 versus 2, sorry, and so they're getting killed. Here I got his skirmishers, as you can see. I'm firing canister shots, and here I'm advancing with this, let's call it a division. And here my opponent is doing something I didn't quite understand. He's just sending everything he has to the assault, and to the assault of 1 unit at a time, which is very stupid because, okay, you charge one of my units and you have everything you have in a melee, but I can just, his general is dead, but I can just shoot in that big mass of infantry and destroy them. In fact, now I will surround them. Oh, and here I got his general, and I am sending my Sipahis against these dragoons. So here's a big melee. And there's the shooting in the big melee. I also ordered my men to fire canister shots inside that big mob, but they are not doing it right now for some reason. It's probably a bug. Now they should start firing. Should not be good to be into that big mob of infantry. I got one of these units of dragoons, and now I'm getting the second one, I believe. No, I'm not. They're running away. So here I am moving to surround his infantry, and I'm shooting them with everything I got. His units will just run back one by one. So, well, this is almost the end. You only have this unit of dragoons which run away from my Sipahis, and now we run away from everything. So you should see the results screen in a few seconds. Here it is. For some reason the game told me this was a close victory, which is kinda strange, as you can see from the numbers. But in any case, good game to my opponent, and thank you for watching. Ciao ragazzi!